Welcome everyone to Morning Motivational Rant. It's Monday. How are you? We're great. I'm Dino. This is Crystal.
Hi
Yeah,
guys.
I'll be honest with you. Everyone should know this is that Crystal has made great progress and improvement in letting me talk. I'll be honest with you. And you can tell by her face because when I'm talking, she's like, and then I stopped talking and she's like, I had something to say. I just want to say it right there. So thank you, Crystal. Thank
You're
you. I
welcome.
appreciate you.
I'm trying. It's
Listen,
so
hey, you know what?
difficult. I have to play
Yeah.
with my hands. I have to pretend to take a drink. I have to I got a Tim Hortons so that way I can stop myself from talking.
Yeah. Hey, hey,
I'm gonna
you're not the only one. You're not the only one. We all do it. And you know what? I'm guilty of it too. I'm not attacking
I
you.
want all the attention all the time. It's my guilty it's my guilty thing. It's my it's my con. You know, if you had a list of pros and cons, it's my con.
I mean, listen. Yeah, it's accurate. What do you want me to say? I'm trying to be supportive here and as best I can. Victoria says, "Good morning." Good morning, Victoria.
Good morning, Victoria.
Yeah, no, it's how was your weekend? How was your weekend?
Freak, it was good. It was good. I had a lot of me time.
Good.
Which
you know
I've
what?
been doing so much lately, but I've been having such a good time doing it.
Listen, I think that is something that okay, I know I look like Father Time, okay, and Crystal does not. But we are in the same generational universe.
We're 2 years apart. He tries to act like we're farther apart so that way he doesn't look like he's so old.
Might be like 40 years apart. It's fine. It's fine. It's, the point is that when you are at this age, you start to learn certain things. One of those things is being comfortable by your
I couldn't with that one because I thought you were leading into what I had to say.
I will. I'll get there. Don't worry. Hey, we have a whole hour for you to say stuff. Don't worry. We'll get there. What I was going to say was learning to be comfortable by yourself and doing nothing is it's a very much a reward for yourself. That is self-care 101 is, hey, sit down, do nothing. Calm down.
That I can't do.
Yeah, I know.
When
I'm aware.
When I'm by myself, okay, I do enjoy. I can be in my own head. I can do my own thing, but I need to be doing something all the time. I have to if I'm gonna be alone, I want to be busy because I don't want. When there's other people there, for instance, when I wake up in the morning, I want to wake up. I want to make my bed. And then I go about my day. But if somebody else is there, I wonder if they want to sleep longer than me. So then I can't make my bed. And then I start off my day already behind.
You can just kick them out.
I had somebody living in my bed, then I would have to wake them up and be like, okay, it's time to play. Wake up.
Victoria comments, so you're learning to become an only child? No.
I am an only child.
She is an only child. Let's start there.
I'm just regaining it back.
No, we're not. No. Being an only child is problematic. Let's just start there.
An only child.
Yes, and you know it's problematic. Victoria knows it's problematic because she's also an only child.
Oh, see?
Okay? So you guys both have the same problems.
Yes.
No, being comfortable by yourself doing nothing is enjoying the calm. Yes. You guys don't think of other people. You just I'm in my own world. That's not the same thing. What's up, Walkie Talkie Janique? Good morning, sir. I hope you're very well and refreshed. Listen. This is yeah. Well, listen. I'm a firm believer that you should be refreshed after the weekend.
Yes,
you shouldn't be more exhausted. Because a lot of the times, let's be honest, is we try and especially if you have a normal schedule, which neither of us have, but when you have a normal schedule, you'll try and cram the weekend full with stuff to do and everything. Yes. This is a mistake.
Yes.
This is a drastic mistake because you will immediately forget to take care of yourself, and then you will result in a crashing and burning, and then you'll be burned out, and then you start doing weird shit. You're
In
like,
life,
I started to crochet, and you're like, that's weird. Yeah, it's fine. Right.
in life, sometimes though, you forget to take care of yourself in general, like in relationships, in
Yes.
your work, in
Yes.
everything. You put all of yourself into something,
Yes.
and then you lose touch of yourself, and then you end up like not happy with anything.
And then you start touching yourself too much. Let's be honest.
There's no such thing as too much. Self-love is self-care is number one. So you can't love anybody until you love yourself perfectly. So
wow.
but like that's one thing. Like I've mentioned it before, but I'm really starting to do things like that I really like to do. Like I like to play basketball. I like to do like just things like I like to stay active. I like to exercise a lot. I like to do all that. Speaking of exercising now, can I say it?
Yes, go for it.
Okay, so I'm looking like a bum like Dino.
Why is no, you can't say that. How about that, you dick?
I have a hoodie on, a sweatshirt. I'm wearing sweatpants in public because technically you guys are public. So here I am wearing this because this morning I decided that I'm gonna exercise like I do normally, like about 2-3 times a week. Mostly 3 times a week. And so I lift weights and I go on like a shaky machine and then I do a rowing machine and yada yada. Yeah. So I was doing that this morning and I hit it like as if I do normally, and I didn't warm up. I didn't do anything. All I did was just go, and I couldn't even, after I was done, I couldn't even take off my sweatshirt, and I even got some water on my sweatshirt, and instead of taking it off, I just took my blow dryer and I blew it dry because I didn't want to attempt to, because my back hurt before I went to go work out, but I'm like, I'm Wolverine, I don't care, it's nothing, I'm gonna work out anyways.
You heard it here, everyone. Blow it a little bit, it'll be fine. That's fine.
Exactly. This blow dryer saves everything.
Timothy Dawson says, I'm lost. You're right here right now. Don't worry.
I'm lost. Oh,
you're not lost. You're right here right now. That's all you need to know.
Yep. And working out is good for you. That's what you should know. But stretch.
Well, so this is, oh yeah, listen, hey, you're even as a young person, you should be stretching daily. Okay. And I'll tell you, as soon as you forget, it creeps up on you, because then you're like, I'll stretch tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes and you go, why does everything hurt? Oh, right. It's because I'm a jackass.
Why can't I get my pants up? Oh, right.
I mean, it's one of those things where people, there's a lot of stuff you should be doing daily that we don't incorporate into our existence. And that is, guys, a dead body is more flexible than me. Yeah, that's accurate. That's, I mean, this is, I've started doing stretches, and I'm not as regular as I should be in the stretches, but I am trying to that and working out and stuff, just because I'm trying not to be such a fatso, everyone. I'm trying. I'm an acceptable amount of fatso, and this is okay, but not okay. I need to fix it. So it's a journey. It's very fun.
It's just a daily thing. When you wake up and you stretch anyways, right?
Yeah.
Like, you probably make some big bear sound. So you do that, and then you just add a little bit extra to it, you know?
Oh. Hey, I will tell you this is because so much of my October working experience involves me just growling. I will, like, this is the thing is, like, you start the month off, there are less shifts because it's not as open as much, but you start getting into it, and then it just starts taking over your life, because by the end of October, it's every single day, right? So every day I'm scaring the shit out of people. But the problem is then I get used to just growling all the time. And this is unsettling for a lot of people, because I will just stand there and going, and people are like, are you growling? And I'm like, oh, yes.
I can picture you at the Stardouche growling behind people as you're standing in line.
I have done that before. And when they turn around, I stop and I look off into space. And then they turn around and I'm like, and they're just like, what the fuck is that happening? I'm just like, And they and like the advantage is I'll usually like a head taller than everybody, right? So in turn there's like, who's doing that? And then they see me and they're like, it's you fucking monster. And I'm like, I'm just breathing, and they're like,
everybody. Like, this is this thing. We all know this is how I think that he excites himself in maybe a sexual manner. I don't know. It's some sort of kink, but I'm
getting paid to. I can't do both. That's inappropriate. Okay. You have to just enjoy. Yeah, Crystal just walked away. That's fine.
Yeah. Luna's trying to get off the bed, but so she's growling at me. But when I went to go get her, she thought we were going to hang out.
Yeah, well, that also will happen. That is one of those things.
She never usually interrupts the show. Okay.
Yeah, that's all right. Listen, I spent all day yesterday on Generation Dan, and Atlas literally kept on like playing with his dog the whole time, and I'm like, that's an emotional support dog at this point. I don't know what you. He's like, yeah. He's like, possibly a third host, and I'm like, all right, sure, whatever. Okay. Never done a show with a dog, but yeah, okay.
Airbud. It could be like an Airbud situation. Is that the movie Airbud? Where like he shoots basketballs and is his buddy.
Yeah, well, listen.
Or like a Ted. Maybe it could come alive, start talking and smoking weed with you.
That's not good. Side note, why is it near impossible changing the clock time in a goddamn coffee? Oh! Yes, see, the key, I'll tell you this much, is the key is don't bother. Get a coffee machine without a clock on it. It's not worth it. Or, listen, so somebody came over a while ago, and I was like, do you guys want something to drink? Water, coffee? And they're like, oh, what kind of coffee? I'm like, it's just instant. And they're like, oh, no. And I'm like, you fucking asshole. How dare you? Like,
what? I drink coffee every day pretty much. Just sometimes I get it myself a treat and get it to me.
Hey, listen, I will go out and get fancy coffee. I enjoy fancy coffee. But I'll get like a pumpkin spice latte.
Oh my God,
actually, you know what I do love? Hey, I love this part of the year just because so my normal drink is 5 shots of espresso on ice with a little bit of heavy cream and light ice. So it's just essentially a cup of espresso. It's good.
How did you discover that you enjoy this? Like, how far up the douchey scale did you have to go to realize that I like to be so douchey?
Hey, that is not that high on the douchey scale, number one. And I'll tell you this much:
of like fancy little coffees and like heavy.
Oh, I'm sorry. I use English to explain what I want. How dare you?
Okay? Espresso, though, that's so fancy.
Number one, it's espresso, not espresso. Okay. The blonde looks exactly like my ex. We used to love to do. Yeah. Okay. Well, troll no more. You need to calm the fuck down. So the it's anyways. So it's got to the point where my local Starbucks, which is a drive-through, because let's be honest, I'm not going inside. That's not gonna. I'm just gonna drive through. If it can't drive through, I'll make it at home. I'm not putting pants on. It's fine.
Oh my God.
What?
You should go inside because that's just a little bit of exercise. See, this is ways that you can exercise a little bit every day without thinking about it. You can walk to the grocery store. You can walk to go get your coffee and go inside the coffee shop.
Look, I'm going to stop you right there, okay? I can walk to the grocery store. It's about a kilometer there and back. It's a great walk. Yes. It's not, you know what? I don't need your judgment on my distances. Thank you very much. Okay? However, coffee, so I don't get Starbucks. I don't get Tim Hortons coffee anymore just because they don't get my order right consistently. And I'm like, I have a problem with that. Okay?
Because they don't serve poshy people like that. They want you just to be regular, get a double and be on your way.
I used to for the longest time. Troll no more. I'm going to put you in a timeout because you're clearly a bad person. I wake up and cry for 15 minutes every morning. Does that count as exercise? It does. Crying burns a lot of calories. At 100% is exercise. And you know what? What you should do, what you should do is also, if you can, while you're crying, bounce up and down a little bit. It's called a lymphatic drainage. It's good for your system.
And just imagine me laughing at you when you said that you wake up and cry every morning for 15
I didn't. I was like, I'm right there with you, bro. No
I laugh because I'm like, that's so sad. It's hilarious. That's so sad. Some things are so sad, they're so funny.
I mean, factual.
That's
go.
one.
Troll no more. You have been banned and your comments removed. Why? Because you're not a good person. That's fine.
Oh.
Yeah. They were saying outside. Yeah, Victoria said, ew, that's how you talk to people online. Troll no more. Yeah. Victoria, don't get involved.
I can't see it.
I know. That's probably for the better. Yeah, I'll cry and do biceps after. Exactly. Exactly. That's how you do it. Okay?
There you go.
I mean, listen, sometimes you just have to be good that way.
Yes.
Like it's the same idea where people are like, hey, money doesn't buy happiness. That's absolutely true. But it is also nice to cry in a climate controlled Mercedes-Benz versus crying on a bicycle. Okay? It's choices, right? It's not.
I like that.
Yeah, it is. And also like there's a lot of videos of like little children like in a school play or a school dance kind of thing, like they're on a stage and they're performing and you can see they're just crying the fuck out of it, okay? But they are still doing all the steps and I'm like, you know what, sometimes that's what we have to do. Sometimes you just cry through it. You do your job, tears and fucking all. Okay.
Oh, freaking A, I do that. Yeah, a lot.
Victoria says money totally buys the ability to find happiness. I mean,
yes, it kind of does.
Money gives you more freedom to explore what makes you happy. I will agree with that.
It's
no
not
question.
the end all be all, but
No.
I'm really excited because I make a little extra money nowadays. So I got to buy I'm going to do later. I can't wait to show it. So now I'm excited that we're talking about this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a gingerbread house.
As you should. Gingerbread houses are awesome.
Because it's super exciting and I'm really pumped about this Christmas. And I got these little wooden ornaments for people if you're looking for crafts to do on a Monday to keep you motivated, for maybe get you in the Christmas spirit. You can make yourself little ornaments. And you can get this from your local Dollarama if you're in Canada. Do they have Dollarama in the US? I
think they have Dollar Tree and Dollar General.
Oh, okay.
In the US. Remember, they always try and one up everyone. So we're like, Dollarama. And they're like, no, we have trees and we have generals. That's it. And
Well, if you're Canadian, you can get yourself one of these ornament kits and they're like mini trees and you get to paint and decorate them. I am super freaking domesticated, Dino. Yeah. And I'm really into it.
Victoria says, how long does it take to eat an entire gingerbread house asking for a friend?
It depends. Are you sitting down watching a movie eating it, or are you I eat all the candies generally. I have to.
Yeah. Well, you run on basically sugar and attention. Those are her two fueling things. Is one's sugar, and the other one is getting attention from people. And it's if one of them is empty.
100%. The sugar, I'm trying to dial it back.
Yeah, well, you don't want to be one of those thin people with diabetes. That sucks. Because then you're like, you're just bad. Crystal, thank you for the idea. I mean, it's a good idea. Oh,
yes.
Walkie Talkies, and he says, I was at Fairview Mall and now there is a Hallmark pop-up shop. Ornaments were over $23 each.
God. That's why you can make I'm all about making my own. Last year, and I might do it this year, I made these big balls. All you do is big balls, haha. But all you do is you get a balloon, and then you put glue on it, and then you wrap it in yarn. We're having a craft moment, Dino. And then once you
feel gayer already.
Once the glue is dry, you pop the balloon and bam, you have this beautiful yarn ball, and you can put little lights in it and they look gorgeous and they're decorations, and it costs you nothing. It costs you for a pack of balloons, it's $1.25. You get 10 of them. And then you just buy a couple things of yarn. It's $3. So there you go, under $5. You can make a whole bunch of 10 balls.
Yeah, it sounds gay. Oh, there you go. Oh, crap. Great idea. I'll have my kids make some balloon ornaments. Absolutely. Listen.
Yes, it's a great
What's the point of having kids if you can't enlist them in a little slave labor?
No, if you can't do crafts, because that's the funnest part.
Hey, I said what I said. Slave labor. They should be vacuuming, mowing the lawn. That's what I had to do. That's why I hate it. I hate those two things. Those are the two things I hate the most in life is mowing the lawn and vacuuming. I think they're
What?
stupid, and the whole world should be past that. There's got to be a better way.
Those are one of my two favorite things in laundry. I love doing laundry.
I do like doing laundry,
and I love cutting the grass.
I like doing dishes and I like doing laundry because they both let me just zone out and just do things. And also,
laundry you like because you got time to wait in between having to do anything.
Well, which I do love doing nothing and waiting. I love it. It's a great.
Your two favorite.
Yeah,
things.
Yeah. Those are That's 100% is just
scaring people, being intimidating, and doing nothing and waiting. You heard
it. Waiting in quiet to scare people is one of my favorite things. That is 100% true.
To say online.
It's not creepy. It was a job, and I was great at it. Okay, I should have got an award.
You really wish I should make you a trophy for this. You know I'm crafty, so I should make you a crafty.
Listen, I still have. Actually, you know what? So Victoria was like, "There, you have a lot of paintings that I gotta hang up, and I might be hanging them up behind me here."
The one I painted for you.
One of them is listen. There's two. There's two that are very specific. One is the one that you did of me.
Yes.
Which makes me look
like a king.
Yes, but also excessively fat.
Which you were excessively fat when I painted that picture.
That doesn't mean you have to point it out, you dick.
But you look like a king, and I think you should put it up behind you for your progress report.
I mean, well, interestingly enough, I'll tell you this much: is there's that. And then Victoria she commissioned a painting of, I forget who it is. It's like Edward VIII or Louis VII. It's some fancy British monarch.
Okay.
And they put my face on it. And it's like full military uniform and everything. It's actually a great poster. So, and she got it framed hilariously. She's like, the framing costs more than the painting. So I think I'm going to have, Crystal's going to be my fat picture, and this one's going to be my now picture.
Put that one in a frame for you, because I want it to look professional, and it will look professional in a frame, and then it will make all the jewels look pretty, because I bejeweled the shit out of that thing.
I'll be honest.
How long that took me to do?
It took you very long. It also makes me look like I am a dwarf in Lord of the Rings in a cave surrounded by my jewels. And I'm like, these are my jewels.
I was going to say.
That's accurate. I'm the tallest dwarf in the world. Free labor, 100%. And also laundry can suck on my chode. I mean, that's fair. Laundry, I find it's the cathartic experience of folding laundry that I enjoy. Speaking of, I think I have to fold Victoria's laundry. Victoria will conveniently she'll wash her laundry, put in the dryer, and then forget to fold it. And then she's like, "Oh, can you remind me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll remind you."
Well, it's best to fold when it's still hot, because then it doesn't get as wrinkly.
I'm aware. Okay. I know that. But my wife is like, "Hey, you do it, fatso." And I'm like, all right.
Well, you're supposed to be the house husband. You're supposed to do that stuff.
You know what? I don't need you pointing out obvious things. Okay? It's rude. It's rude.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm
you're
sorry.
not.
As somebody who is solely responsible for all household duties,
sounds horrible.
Plus I have to work, plus I got to do everything else, I think that you should at least fold her laundry.
Crystal, you don't get an opinion in my household. Thank you very much. I appreciate if you keep that shit to yourself. How about that? Fucking dick. I don't need your logic in here. I
want to comment on your cat sweater again. So you're wearing a cat hoodie, eh? Meow. Okay.
It's cat as in caterpillar, as in manly construction stuff, not cat as in. My cat doesn't hang out with me. You know, right? Like, he hangs out with Crystal or with Victoria.
It's so fucking bizarre. I've never seen. What is this? I feel so sorry for Victoria, because you just go in like this. No wonder that cat is so petrified. Yes.
No, I'm scratching his belly. He loves it. Okay.
That doesn't look like he's loving it. That looks like you're being.
No.
are heavy. So
That's
think
because
about
he's
that.
a mean, aggressive cat and takes it out on me. That's
Because
why.
you're aggressive to him. That is an
Nope.
aggressive, gropey, like
False.
a weird uncle grope.
Hey,
Like,
hey!
it's
You need to
just
understand. I'm perfect.
inappropriate.
I am perfect in every single way, and the cat is the problem. Okay.
It's your weird, inappropriate touching. That's what's the problem.
I do not inappropriately touch my cat. Thank you very much. Let's just go on the record. I do not inappropriately touch my cat.
You definitely inappropriately touch your cat.
No, I do not. No, I do not.
That you touch him
It's
looks
fake
very
news.
like no. Like he's like
No,
help
I do
me.
not. No, touch my cat. Stop saying shit. Just stop saying things.
You definitely no touch your cat.
I do
I
not.
know a cry for help when I see one.
That is not
And
true.
that cat is crying for help.
Nope. False.
It's like
It's fake news. Crystal is clearly a bad person.
I know a predator when I see one, Dino.
On one side, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm. No one looks at me and goes, he's prey. I'm definitely the predator. But also in that context, now I'm the predator. I'm like, hey, I'm not a predator.
No.
I don't want that out there. Fake news or alternative facts. Exactly. Thank you very much. Okay.
Fake news.
Yeah.
Fake
Yeah.
news according to what? Like the
science.
Inquirer?
Trusting science. Thank you very much. Okay.
Oh goodness.
Why don't you go mow the lawn? You fucking go vacuum your house. You jerk.
I like vacuuming because Luna plays with it too, so it's kind of fun, you know.
I don't. No.
I
think vacuuming.
I think that if I didn't have the animals, then maybe this loneliness might be taking a toll on me. But it's great, and I'm not just saying it's great because I want to feel okay about it. Like
No. Having you know what though, I think having animals is a good thing in general. I think it gives you a little bit of like look, they're like having children but fun. That's it's it's nice.
Children that don't they're easier to take care. Like you can take care of them and you can be a good mom.
They don't ruin your life. They don't ruin your body. They don't talk back.
Children
They're great.
Don't ruin your life. They might ruin your body. But I've been thinking about it, and I think we should be proud of mother bodies because as you guys know, I'm addicted to 90 Day Fiance.
Yes.
And they were watching each other and they were talking about what surgeries they should have to make them each other prettier. Like they were rating each other to looking at a picture of each other and being like, oh, well, she needs 20 cc's of Botox here and here, and then maybe one of those mummy surgeries and all this stuff. And it's like, that's changing where your children came from. You grew life out of that.
Yes.
And then the wrinkles, that's your life. That's your experience. And you want to put needles in your face? Like,
listen.
And people said that I made bad life choices. At least my life choices, I had fun. You're not fun, but
arguably, yeah. Hey, this is one of those things where I laugh because no man
are way too weird about their physical appearances.
Only women.
As somebody
it's only women. I'm telling you, it's only women. Men don't give a shit.
Oh no, I know men that are getting it too, the Botox and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, those men like men. That's fine. They are trying to be women. It's fine. No judgment. I'm just telling you, hey, if you're a guy and you're like, I need to get Botox. No, you don't.
I met a guy, okay, and he was so like, I saw him once, a cute Cuban guy. I saw him once, and then I saw him like not that long ago, and he got so roided up, like all full of steroids.
Good for him.
Back full of pimples and everything, and it looks so gross. And I'm like, that's what happens, like when I'm done, and then they just end up looking so bizarre and really gross. I've done everything that a bad life could handle, and I still do. Like I have wrinkles, but I'm proud of them.
Listen, there's people send me that kind of weird shit all the time because they're like, look at this fucking crazy person, and it's like a person. Well, the wild thing is there was a whole street interview where they were asking women if the more attractive is a natural behind or a BBL. Okay. And every woman was like BBL, 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 BBL. Then they went to men. Men are like, no, natural.
Yeah.
I'd rather a flat ass than a BBL. And apparently I found this out too, was a lot of the time when people get BBLs, it also has a distinct smell issue.
Oh no.
And I was like, you got smelly ass. And like as a semi-retired,
so gross as it is, like the inside, like that part of the butts are so gross naturally.
Hey, as a semi-retired fatso, smelly ass is not a good thing to have.
Ew.
That is a bad situation. I'm just letting people know.
That's so bad. And they don't look good. I've seen them
No.
in person and it looks so bizarre.
It's
a really, like when it's naked, it's so bizarre.
So like, you heard it here. Crystal's out there looking at your naked butt. Just so you know, ladies.
I definitely want to.
It's this weird smelly cat. What are they feeding you? Yeah. No, but it's a weird thing where like, and you'll see people who are posting thirst traps and stuff, and you're like, they'll be very, very thin up top, and then all of a sudden just this massive ass, and you're just like, what the fuck is?
But it's not even like an ass. It looks like literally like people put like 2 balloons with a bunch of dimples in them. Yeah. Some of them still have dimples in them. I'm like, how does it still have cellulite in there?
You're like, I don't know what decision, what experience made you say, you know what I want? Balloon ass. I want a balloon ass. Keep the dimples. I need the cellulite, but also put a balloon in there as big as you can make it. And you're like, that's not a solution. I don't think that's.
I would never get like a plastic surgery because I don't want to like take the risk of getting something and then meanwhile I need like an actual surgery, but I died from getting some fake tits. You know, like
that. Who is it? It was Usher's mom or Kanye's mom. Went for surgery in Mexico and then died because she was getting big titties. And you're like, bro, that is a horrible way to go. You're like, I'm gonna get new titties, and you died.
I'd rather die eating a cheeseburger, which I think is one of the most mortifying ways that I want to go out. Well, no, I used to.
I mean, it's probably accurate though.
When I was making bad life choices, that was my biggest fear, was like getting found like that. But also now that I don't make those kind of bad life choices, I'm like, my biggest fear is dying from eating a Big Mac. So I don't want to eat a Big Mac.
Because Kanye's mom passed away on a night. That's horrible.
No wonder that poor guy is so fucked up. Like, people don't think of why people are so. I'm not justifying his like weird like anti-Semitic Hitler shit, but like
I will. I don't give a shit. No, it's fine.
He makes great music. I mean, like
I like when he introduces himself as the greatest musician ever, and I'm like, hey man, you're rich. You should be able to pay for someone else to say that shit. And he's like, no, I say it about myself. I'm incredible. And you're like, I mean, that's a very positive image, but I can't. I think there is.
Jordan say that he's the greatest player of all time.
He is.
Well, and exactly. So I think like that some people, like the actual GOATs, like even Conor McGregor used to say, I'm the greatest, blah, blah, blah,
but he's not.
Michael Jackson, blah, blah, blah.
Conor McGregor is also like 4'11", and he's a leprechaun. Yeah,
he was good at what he did.
Sure.
What's your deal today? Who's your deal today?
I mean, she's like, I want in on this right now.
It's our 99th episode. I wish I would have looked at that earlier. I would have blew up 99 red balloons for us. 99 red balloons. That means that our next episode. It's
not how that song goes, but that's fine.
Episode. We gotta go in with a bang. That's on Thursday. I'm happy it's Thursday.
Yeah, it is Thursday. That's definitely what's gonna happen.
No, but it's our 100th episode, Dino.
Hey, I celebrate every episode like it's our 100th episode.
But I mean, like with balloons. I mean,
hey, listen. You should know this. You should be aware of this. If I blow up 100 balloons, I have to clean up 100 balloons. I'm not.
If I blow up 100 balloons, I'm gonna have a room full of 100 balloons. Until
I kind of want to send you ridiculously sized balloons. Like there's gonna be a bunch of little ones, and then a lot of really big ones. Yeah,
I think I should do it.
Don't do that.
I think I should do 100 balloons, and then I'm just gonna be sitting here in a room full of balloons. Oh my god. I'm blowing up because I'm off Wednesday. I don't work on Wednesday. And I'm off Thursday. So I can do it on Wednesday. I can just blow up 100 balloons.
How did you spend your evening? Well, I was blowing up balloons for a future engagement.
I was
And,
blowing like there was nobody. I spat. I think God gives me a signal every time I spit when I talk. That means I'm saying something I shouldn't. Because I just was about to make a blowing reference and I started spitting.
Blow on it. It works. Michael Jackson was the self-proclaimed king of pop and owned that shit. I don't hear people fainting when they see Kanye. Still wouldn't let my kids in the Neverland Ranch. That's fair. So this is the thing is, I'm the king of pop. It's fair. That is a very fair. Kanye West is like, I'm the greatest ever, and you're like, hold on. Music is very subjective.
Used to say that too, though. Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson, I'm the baddest motherfucker. Blah blah blah.
So, but like it of people who fuck mothers, maybe he was. It's just weird. Like, and that's the thing is, I have a hard time when like, because there is a certain amount of confidence you need to be a great at anything. Yes. I'll give you that. The problem is that there's such a very fine line of I'm great and this is a good thing versus no, I'm great in everything I do, and you're like, hold on, no, you're not. Just calm down. And look. Remember, we had Michael Jordan who's like, I'm gonna go play baseball, and you're like, hey man, why don't you keep on playing basketball, right?
Everything.
Yeah, and this is,
he's an athlete.
Yeah, well, and that's like you stand there and go, yeah, like I personally knew a close friend of mine that I grew up with. He was a sporto, and like so any sport that he would start playing, yeah, he's a sports guy. Like he played hockey. He played hockey until he couldn't, and like, but it was like any sport you would start with him 1-2 rounds, and all of a sudden he was just exceptional. Why? Because he was just a physical. That was his thing. And me, give me 5 minutes, and I'll just ruin your self perception because I'm that person.
Do you think that you're so great at every sport too, Dino?
No. I am good at almost zero sports. I'm good at.
Okay, I was waiting for you to be like, I'm such an athlete.
Oh God,
I'm so good at football.
Nope. I'm not. It's funny because I'll do pretty good. You know those machines in like carnivals and stuff and like arcades where you can punch a ball and it goes up, right? So I can do that pretty well because I'm huge and I know how to throw a punch. Can't throw a ball. Never been. Just can't throw. I can throw a decent spiral with a football, not very far. Like and like people are like, "Oh, do you ever pitch baseball?" No, I can't. I can throw a ball. I don't know why. I never did it.
Like, can you bat? Can you hit a ball with a bat?
When I connect, it goes real far, but I do not connect often. So, yeah.
What about like ice skating? Oh my God, I want to see you ice skating so fucking
bad. Interestingly enough, so growing up, I had flat feet, right? Which now I know, like, it's weird because now that I've lost weight, my feet, and I'm starting to have an arch and stuff like that. So,
so you didn't have flat feet, you had fat feet.
No, because I didn't have an arch. Like, I didn't have very fat feet, but I didn't have an arch at all. Yeah, but now I'm slowly. No, they were, but that's the bottom of your feet don't get fat. Dingus.
Well, apparently yours did because when
they weren't. No, they weren't. Okay. No, listen, Mrs. I have too big of arches, so why don't you just I know. Oh yeah, maybe you should fucking eat a sandwich, you fucking asshole. But yeah, so now having flat feet, skating is actually can be really painful. So I would duct tape my ankles and it would be okay. But I kind of want to try it again because now I'm a lot more nimble on my feet. So I kind of want to, like, I wasn't bad at skating, but I'm very top heavy. So it's a weird kind of,
Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm coming to Toronto for like near the holidays. I don't know exactly when, but when I come there, we should go to that big ice rink in Toronto. Because I'm getting ice skates because we have an ice rink right here by my house.
Well, that's cool.
So, and
I feel like you took like.
No, I didn't, but I skated a lot as a kid.
Yeah, so, you look problematic. I know how to
backward skate and blah blah blah. I didn't take lessons. Come on now, I grew up poor.
Nathanville Square. I would not go skating Nathanville Square. That's where you get your stuff stolen.
No, there's a place. What I'm talking about?
Maybe. But there's also There's a nicer one down on the lakeshore. I'm not sure it's still open though, or if they're going to open it up, because down on the lakeshore, like right on the water, there's also a skating rink that has a really nice coffee, hot chocolate place right there. I don't even know. See, this is the problem is
I
that
just really want to see you on ice skates for the first time in a long time. I'm really kind of pumped about it.
I'll tell you this much. I'm like 4 inches taller, and it is very intimidating. Just because, you know what? Just one time, I want you to be like, I'm going to get you, and I'm just going to hit you, and you're going to go flying, and you're like, what the fuck? What happened? And I'm like, yeah, I'm terrifying because I'm huge. Yeah.
It's on.
I kind of like, you remember when the Incredible Hulk grabbed Loki and he's like, bam, bam, bam. I could do that with a real person. It's not, you know. And you'd be like, what happened? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe it was a strong wind because you're very small. Fucking, tiny, like a bird.
I like that. I like your confidence.
She also has hollow bones. That's fact. She's like a bird. I don't know.
I'm big boned.
You are. There's no such thing.
No
such thing as big boned.
I'm literally big boned.
Have you ever
big thick wrist? And I'm not a chubby person. I got big thick wrist. I'm solid. I'm like a Viking over here.
That's like somebody who's a midget who's like, I'm a power lifter. You're like, oh, what? Toothpicks? Get the fuck out of here. You're like, I'm big boned. No, you are properly boned. You're a tiny person. It's not. You're
no, I got some
thick boned.
bones.
It's not. There was a.
I'm not fragile at all. Just say.
I mean, yeah, but nah, but yeah. I mean, pound for pound, yes, you're very durable. That doesn't mean it's one of those things where, yeah, it's relative.
You put out there that I'm fragile.
She's fragile. It's fine. She understands. She just doesn't want to believe it because she's like, no, I'm a powerful woman.
Oh my goodness. Speaking of
you.
fragile and scary circumstances, I have to tell you something just in case my life is in danger.
Oh, why is your life in danger? What happened? What happened? Why is your life in danger? Tell Luna to calm down. No.
Nope. I realized that people can like screenshot your picture off of social media and then they can use it as their screensaver, even if you don't know them.
Yes.
So do you think my life is in danger for this scenario?
No. Why? Okay.
Why would a stranger put you as their screensaver?
Because they're weird.
Okay, thank you. But is that like a dangerous situation, you think?
Okay. So I understand what you're saying.
That go missing.
Okay. Is that a risky situation? It can develop into a risky situation. Why? Hold on. Okay, I have questions that I don't know if you want to answer online. So, is this a person you know that has done this, or
no? It's like a person I see at the Dollarama.
Oh, just stay away from that person. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like,
that is kind of weird.
Isn't that kind of bizarre?
Is it a man or is it a woman?
It's a man.
It's a man.
Yeah. And was really excited to show me.
They were excited to show.
Look.
That is kind of weird. And you've
never had like a personal conversation other than like you see them every time you go shopping. So
they work there?
Yeah.
Oh, you should start going to a new Dollarama. That's fine.
I was trying to promote myself. I had handed flyers in there.
Don't do that. Yeah. See, there was your first mistake. You were like, I want your attention. And they're like, I'll give you attention. You're like, no, I don't. I don't want I want a general attention.
I had given flyers out there though, like last January, like not even recently. It was like over a year ago.
Okay. Are they sure? Are you sure it was their screens, like their
like
camera screens?
Open up their phone. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of.
So they look at me every time they open up their phone.
Older, younger,
like 30s.
attractive, unattractive?
Not
Do they look like Quasimodo? Like, do they have a hunchback?
No, nothing like that. New to Canada. Maybe the first time a blonde hair, blue-eyed woman has been in their vicinity. So maybe I just look different. Maybe I just.
I mean, you do look different. I'll give you that. That's fine. And not. Yeah. Don't be alone. Don't be alone with that person. Yeah, just don't be alone with that person.
Well, generally, I'm in the shopping area. That's all.
That's fine, but there's yeah. Don't be alone with that person. Make sure there's you're in a public space.
I'm telling people about it just in case anything happens. Although I put out there though that I'm excited to get kidnapped, so people can.
You do say that a lot. It's problematic. You shouldn't. I don't think it's beneficial.
I didn't know it would escalate into this. I mean, I really don't want to be kidnapped for anybody that's watching because I like my home and I'm really comfortable in my life right now. And now's not a good time.
Yeah. Schedule your kidnappings to a
maybe when
bad time.
Life and I could use out.
Yeah.
I'm paying my rent and I got food. And
right. Okay. Yeah, that's fair. It's when things are bad, maybe a kidnapping. When things are good, keep that kidnapping to yourself.
Yeah,
keep on trucking.
Kidnap somebody that's not doing so good, like you usually do.
Yeah, that's fair. That's It's not the time. It's not the time for.
Now I'm trying to thrive. That would be the worst time to kidnap me.
Yeah, you don't. It's counterproductive. It's counterproductive.
Yeah, I'm not that lonely yet.
Yeah. Also, why she's got Luna. It's fine.
Yeah. So, anyways, that was all I wanted to tell you, so that way everyone knows that if anything happens to me, that's what happened to me.
Yeah. Go to her local Dollarama, and you'll know. You'll be able to pick it out. You'll know who it was. Because they'll be like, just looking like, no, I'm innocent. You're like, that's not an innocent face. Yeah.
Or they just might not even know how to speak English very well. So
also a dead giveaway. That's that's fine. Jambo, somebody commented, she has a few tools short of a toolbox. We're all like that. We're all like that.
Well then.
Yeah. Oh, Jambo, you're a bad person. He said, and she ain't gonna fuck you either, bro. Why would she? I'm a married man. It's not, All right, now you're in timeout, Jambo. Also, that's a weird name.
Yeah, that is
disappointing. Weird. Disappointing. Come on. Yeah, listen.
I'm sorry that we'll get weird comments and stuff like that. That's definitely from me, my side.
Walkie-talkies we need is like, it's okay. I put special in special ed. That's me. That's the same. Listen.
See? Me too.
Hey, if anything, I'm very important. We had our own class when I was in school. Okay, we were exclusive. Thank you.
Yeah, me too. I got to be the princess in the play in grade 3 because I was in a special ed play when I got to be the purple princess. Like I literally was in special ed. So technically, Jambo, you're kind of being mean.
Yeah. Glue eaters unite. I mean, I didn't eat glue, but I'll be your leader. That's fine. Yeah. That's fine. No.
Oh, we're like the Power Rangers unite. Oh, I want to be the purple one. There's not a purple one. I guess I'll be the pink one. Which color Power Ranger would you be, Dino?
I don't want to have this conversation.
Why not?
Bad conversation. Because there are a lot of really good jokes about how like the Black Ranger was a black guy, the Yellow Ranger was a Chinese lady, and so on and so forth. And then the White Ranger.
Why did you think of it like that? I never thought of it like that.
Listen, I consume a lot of content, and those are funny jokes to me. And especially when people are like, Black Ranger power, Green Ranger power, Blue Ranger power. And then the White Ranger's like, I'm the White Ranger. You're like, oh.
Does he say that?
He does. Well, he doesn't say it with much conviction because if you scream White Ranger power, there's a certain context where that can be misconstrued to align with a lot of different people that maybe have bad intentions. So,
don't even pop up in my head until
I know. You're like an innocent bad person. It's very funny to me because
those things are bizarre to me that people think like that about those kind of things.
I mean, you grew up in Waterloo. I feel like you have seen things like that.
Waterloo.
No, not Waterloo. Sorry, Windsor. Yeah, it started with a W. It's weird. That's fine. Yeah.
No, we didn't have that stuff.
No.
We don't have that stuff. Everybody's the same.
As the blonde hair, blue-eyed white chick, I'm maybe you're right. Maybe. Listen, we all have different experiences.
So
like, so like
I never hear racism.
Yeah, I don't see racist stuff, and people are like, "Yeah, there's a reason for that." Like, I'll tell you a funny story.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry to everybody.
Yeah, I want to be very clear to everyone. I am a habitual balloon popper. People who are like, no, this is how it is. And I'm like, give me 1 second. Let me just grab my special pin and just pop that little balloon you got. Because
oh my God.
Yeah. Just an FYI. Yeah. White. Yeah. See, white. You know, hush hush tone. Ranger. You're like, white Ranger. Like that. You can't say that part out loud. Because people get weird.
Like all the oh my God. No,
trust me.
I didn't think of it because it's me. You're right.
Yeah, you're clueless, but in like a heartwarming way. You're like, no, people aren't bad, and it's like, yeah, they are, and you're like, no, I've always been treated nice. You're like, well, there's a reason for that kind of thing happening.
People are so nice to me all the time. Like
people, and you know what? I'll be honest with you. It is alarming how nice people are to Crystal, and I'm like, fuck, and people are like, hey, you get out, and I'm like, I didn't do anything. It has happened more than once. This is like that. Yeah, I was because there are like I grew up in Brampton, and beside Brampton is Georgetown, Orangeville, Caledon, which are very what you would consider to be country. They're out in the sticks kind of places. I went and Georgetown specifically is very I believe the term is white and bright. And we stopped in at a Dairy Queen. Now I'm used to people staring at me because I'm gigantic, right? And this is a time when I was very fat still. And everyone was staring, and I'm like, we were in a Dairy Queen. And then I realized, so I had taken a bunch of kids from the church to go. We had just went and helped clean up a place. So I was like, hey, I'll treat you guys to some ice cream. And they were black kids. And I was like, I'm used to being stared at. And then I realized it wasn't me they were staring at. And I was like, oops. And they're like, hey, are we going to sit down? I'm like, no, we got to go. We got to go. We're taking it to go. We're going to take the ice cream and we're out of here. And yeah, it was weird. But yeah,
I think you made it weird.
I mean, it's not the first time I've made things weird.
You just treated them like they were any kids and let anybody.
I did. Hold on. I treated them.
Just let them sit and eat their ice cream. And if anybody tries to say anything, you deal with it.
No, I'm not getting into a fight for somebody else's kids. Let's start there. Okay. I will kick your kid. I don't give a shit.
The genetic marvel.
Yeah, I do not save you.
Inappropriate comments towards kids. Yeah, you get in a fight for somebody else's kids.
Let's be honest.
Children and those people are ignorant, and that's crazy that you would even think like that.
Listen, I want everyone to be very clear. Victoria, my wife, will get mad at me for swearing around children. And my response is consistently, who do you think I was swearing at? The kids. I will tell your kids to go fuck themselves. Why? Because they stare too much. So let's be very clear. I am not I have my own problems. Thank you very much. That is a you problem. You should be taking your kids out to ice cream. I'm not fighting somebody because, hey, I got them. I did the responsible thing by taking them out of that situation. They got their ice cream and I paid for it.
The one with the situation. You don't know that everybody.
I don't have any situation. I have a great situation.
Dude, maybe people were like, "Oh my God, that guy totally kidnapped all those kids. He's probably going to traffic them."
There's a chance that thought made of listen
that
out of everyone.
Eat all those kids. He's probably getting them. He's probably going to eat all the ice cream. People were probably staring at you, not the kids.
That's what I thought. Hey, that's what I thought. They were not. Also, they weren't kids. They were teenagers. Like they were only like 5 years younger than I was. But
so what? It doesn't matter. I guarantee you, they were staring at you.
Thank you. Dino is very progressive and treated the kids like equals. Thank you very much.
No, he's
That's what he
surely
did.
not.
Yes, I am. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna goo goo gaga and explain things to you. No, we gotta go. We're going. Let's go. Hey, if I was a bad person, I would have left them there and be like, "Good luck with your fucking ice cream, losers." I didn't do that. I was like, "Hey, get your ice cream. I'm paying, and I'm gonna take you home. You're gonna have a good time. You have a good time.
Have a good time.
Okay?
We're gonna stop. We're gonna get some pizza.
I always like I've stopped people from saying inappropriate things when it gets really uncomfortable. I have no problem saying that. But I'm like, if I can get out of the situation, I'd rather do that because I'm like, I don't need that shit in my life. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Thank you very much.
Oh God.
You know? And if your kids are dumb and they're like, no, we have to stay. Good. Have fun walking home. Have a great day.
Oh my God, Dino.
Yeah, that's right. I will abandon your kids. That is a you problem. You, not me. Your problem.
Oh my God.
I want to be very clear. I'm just
wrong with what you're saying right now.
Okay. I want to be very clear with everyone. I am just kidding. I wouldn't let your kids get beat up. I'm just joking. Let's calm down. If your kids are assholes, I might be the one beating them up. I'll give you that. But I wouldn't let them just get beat up. That's not what I would do.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness.
I'd probably let them get kicked a little bit, just so they realize, hey, check yourself.
Oh my God! This whole
hey, people need a good ass whooping every so often. Okay, that is factual. Okay?
Oh, don't get me wrong. I'm all about definitely. I think every kid needs to be hit once at least.
Maybe twice. I'm just saying.
Least. I'm just saying at least, but for the reasons that you're saying is a little bit weird, Dino.
No, I'm not saying. Hold on. Let's be very clear. I'm not saying that they should have been beat up or been made fun of for the color of their skin. That is not what I'm saying. I'm saying, hey, let's be safe and move on.
You don't have to say it.
No. Jesus, Crystal.
Jesus.
Fucking. There you go. That's white privilege right there. That's white woman. That's white woman privilege right there. She's like, oh, you should sacrifice your life for everyone. Fuck you. How about that, dickhead? I don't have to sacrifice shit. Maybe you should be tougher as a little kid with your bendy fucking bones. How about that?
Okay, anyways, which movie are you guys watching tonight?
Ooh, we're watching In the Mouth of Madness.
What's that?
It's a scary movie.
Is it on
Netflix? No, it's nowhere. So it's the pirate life for us. So it is.
Did you just say it's a pirate life for us?
That's correct. Yeah.
That's awesome. Do it one more time so that way everyone knows.
No, I don't know what I'm doing. No, it's no. So we're watching probably 8 p.m. Okay. So after this, so at noon we're doing motherfucking Mondays.
I love
this. which is it's a great name. That's fine.
It's really the best name.
Okay, the same people that bring you motherfucking Mondays also bring What the Fuck Wednesdays. It's a good.
Oh my goodness, really?
Yeah.
You have a What the Fuck Wednesday?
Yeah. Well, it's not mine. I am just a diversity hire as the white guy. They bring me in and they're like, we have a foreigner here. I'm a foreign correspondent. And hilariously it becomes a joke. But yeah, no. So those are all very relevant.
Mondays and What the Fuck Wednesdays. You heard it here, guys. Tune in at Dino the Genetic Marvel on YouTube.
Oh no, I don't put that shit on my channel. No. Okay. That is on theirs. It's Upside Down Studios out of Ohio.
Out of Ohio. Yeah. Are they married to their cousins? Is that why they're upside down? Isn't Ohio where they have all those Mormon churches and stuff?
Nope.
And then where they all married? Utah. Sorry, Utah?
That's Utah. Yeah.
Okay.
That is Utah.
Okay. Then I apologize to them.
I mean, I'm sure there's some of them in Ohio, but
It just sounds like Ohio would be like a cousin loving kind of town.
I mean, not on purpose. I think they found out and they're like, damn it.
Maybe their second cousin loving kind of town.
Marco Torres from the streets. From them streets. Yeah, no, that's so in half an hour I'm gonna be on with Marco Torres doing fucking Mondays. No, we're gonna talk about the weekend and all that kind of stuff. But also too, so everyone's aware, I'm going to be living La Vida Loca over the next couple weeks. So I'm going to be traveling. So I'm not sure. We're probably going to be able to do Thursday. We might not be able to do Monday next week, but I
We
will
have
keep you
to
posted.
do Thursday because it's our 100th episode.
Why are we saying to fuck, Marco? No. Yeah, on Thursday we'll do that. This Thursday. And then next week we'll have a little bit of a break. Probably we'll be able to do so Monday I'm going to be driving quite a bit. I'm going from
so Monday we don't have to, we can take a break.
Where am I going from on Monday? I think I'm driving from Virginia to Fort Lauderdale. It's going to be a long. Yeah, I'm driving to Florida.
Make your playlist?
No, I'm going to drive in silence and anger. Just the whole time, just going.
I don't even doubt that. I know you're being sarcastic, but in my head, I don't doubt this.
Let's be honest. My wife is just going to sleep the whole time. I'm just going to be driving. Victoria, thing where she goes, she's like, "Hey, do you want to find out if I take a nap?" Before I could say yes, she's like, "Yeah." She's like, she's like and like the whole time she's like, I'm like, all right, what's up? Hi, Chloe. How are you?
Are you gonna stop and take all the things? Like stop at all the places, like the big ball of yarn and like
no, I'm not.
Ever and the biggest, like, you know.
No. So we're gonna be visiting. So we're going to Cleveland first on Friday. Then the next day I'm going to be driving to Charleston, and then we're going to stay there for a day and kind of do some touristy shit. And then the day after that, I go to Florida. We're going to stay in Florida for a week with my mom.
Nice.
And then you know what? That was just for you. Okay.
Every single podcast I hear you do this, and I thought it was special for us. And like in my head, I was like, burp and taste it, fart and waste it. But now I'm over it.
I want to let everybody know that she came up with that, not me. Okay? And as well, my saying is better out the attic than the basement. So
mine's better.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying yours is worse. I'm just saying both have their benefits.
Okay, tell us your motivation.
Oh, that's a good question. For today is you know what? Let's see. I would say I had an idea and I forgot what it was, but it was a good one because I thought about it before and I was like, oh, maybe I'll talk about that. And then I now forget about that. That is just growing old. Taking the time for yourself. A lot of people, especially I know in my generation and my upbringing, I'm Greek. I lived in a Greek household because my parents are Greek and we were all Greek. It's self-explanatory. But a lot of times we feel that we have to put ourselves at risk or sacrifice a portion of ourselves for the greater good. Now, this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's more so that we have to have a perspective, kind of like the idea of are you missing the forest for the trees? So should you sacrifice for the greater good of the people around you? Yes. Should you sacrifice everything? No, that's crazy. So the idea of, as an example, right? You have a whole day of things to do. But at this age, it's important that I am physically active and that I'm stretching and doing and eating properly. Now, does that mean everyone's like, hey, do you want to go to eat? And I go, no, I'm trying to be healthy. Fuck you. And no, that's ridiculous. But I will say, hey, you know what? I'd love to. And when I go there, I've had burgers without a bun or I'll have a steak. And I try and be mindful of what my needs are. That doesn't mean I put up a barrier for me between other people. So the idea is that should you put yourself out there a little? Yes, of course you should. But know what your boundaries are. Know what your limits are. Knowing full well that you're like, hey, that's a bad idea. So for me, people are like, hey, you want to go out drinking? And I'm like, yeah, who's going to drive? Why? Because I don't need my license to get taken away. That would be ridiculous. But if someone says, if we're out for dinner and someone says, hey, you want some wine? Yes, I do. Why? Because I'm not going to drink 6 bottles of wine and then drive. No, I'm going to have 2 glasses and I'm fine. Why? Because I'm 300 and I think I'm under 300 right now. But anyways, I'm a huge person. I can drink as much wine as I want. It's fine. So like having a perspective and an understanding of what your needs are versus what you're sacrificing is very important to your own well-being and your own growth. So take the time to know what your limits are, but also what is like, because remember, we all in some way, shape, or form, whether it's our time, money, resources, whatever it is, we will always have a little bit of excess. And if we want to use that excess, there's a time where we say, hey, I got to put that aside for later. Or you say, hey, you know what? I can help somebody else. Those are both good things, such as, hey, if I'm poor and a homeless person's like, hey, do you have any change? I don't. Why? I'm poor. If anything, I would be begging too. So, but alternatively, if I do have extra, I'll happily give. Why? There's no harm. So having that boundary will make you not only have the joy of being a contributing member of society, but also know that you've taken care of yourself too. Because taking care of yourself is a full-time goddamn job. And you know what? If you're not taking care of yourself, it's the same thing like, oh, I didn't sleep well. Okay, but you still need rest. That's how your body recovers. So you need those things. So take into consideration what you need before you're out there giving away house and home to somebody who's going to turn to you and be like, oh, you gave me last time. Why can't you give me more? A punch in the face. That's what I'm going to give you.
Well said, Dino. Well said.
I mean, I don't know. You'll be like, that guy's got too many boundaries. I do have a lot of boundaries. I'll tell you to go to hell. Well, I'll give an example.
Jesus Christ. We were doing so good.
So like the other day, I had to pick up some stuff for my mom. And my brother had it, and he's about an hour and a half away. And I'm like, hey, he's about an hour away. But I'm like, so if I go to him, it's going to be 2 hours of driving. But if I am like, hey, can you meet me halfway? He's like, good. Then it's half hour for him, half hour for me. It's reasonable. And he was like, oh yeah, I could totally do that. And afterward, I was worried about asking for that because I felt like I was putting him out. And then afterward, he thanked me. And I was like, he thanked me. He's like, hey, thanks for coming all this way. And I'm like, no, thank you for coming out. And it was like, hey, that was a reasonable thing, you know? And it's understanding that you're like, hey, you can ask for other people to contribute. It's not a big deal. It's as long as your contribution matches theirs, it's okay. It's a reasonable thing.
It's okay to delegate.
Also true. I'm learning that one is a little bit tricky because I don't trust other people to do shit.
No.
I'm like, yeah, because they're like, I'll do that for you. I'm like, keep your hands in your pockets. Just anyways, we're gonna be back Thursday
for our 100th episode, everybody. Oh my goodness.
You set expectations so high now. I'm expecting so many balloons and things.
I'm not setting up expectations. I'm making promises I will live up to.
All right, everyone. We will see you on Thursday. If you stay, hang out with my channel. I'm going to be back in about 20 minutes with motherfucking Mondays. Well, no, not on my channel, but on the interwebs and also at 8 p.m. tonight. So we'll see you guys then. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you.